Okay, so just to review the last month as we start the journey to WrestleMania Backlash, we're currently chilling with one Hall of Fame trophy. We've been able to complete 5 challenges this season, surpass 400k, fulfill 5 promises, make 3 superstars very happy, surpass 600k, surpass 300k, and that has given us the first Hall of Fame trophy, I believe. Yeah, that was the complete 5 challenges this season. Okay, so that's good. We're 1 up. Can you only do 1 a season? If so, we've kind of cheesed that a bit. We also had, if I go to my GM assistant, for the shake-ups, we got classic booking 1. It was only bronze, but I figured giving fan favourites some morale and our rule breakers 15 popularity did help the roster. We got Veer Mahan at 87 popularity. He's about as close to a worldwide superstar as possible. Randy Orton is our current WWE SmackDown World Champion. He's actually got less popularity than Veer Mahan as well. So that's kind of crazy when you think about it. As does Sheamus. LA Knight is the former champion. We've got Katana Chance as our women's champion. Titus O'Neil and Montez Ford are our tag team champions. So that's going really well. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with Legends, so we're going to stay away. And then this week, looking at who is available. Now, obviously, we're still sticking with the rule of 150,000 or less for permanent contract and 9,000 or less per week for a temporary contract. To be honest with you, there isn't really anybody here that I am interested in. Charlotte Flair would have been nice, but it's too expensive. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So this is what we've got going for week 1. In all honesty, I've kind of scrimped and saved as we go forward. The last month did cost us quite a lot of money. So we're in a high school gym. That was mainly because I didn't have a level 1 rivalry to go to a show and take complete benefit of the goals. But we're starting up. We've got Reggie teaming with Montez Ford. Now, Titus O'Neil picked up an injury in the last episode. Montez Ford is still the tag team champion. The idea here is that Montez Ford is looking for a tag team replacement. He can't defend the titles until O'Neil comes back. Maybe him and Reggie, they're going to beat Cruz del Toro and T-Bar. You never know. And obviously, this is me continuing the promise to T-Bar that I made, saying he could team with Cruz del Toro. If Cruz del Toro and T-Bar get the win, Montez Ford will come back with another partner, but let's see how this one is going to go. Montez Ford can team with anyone. Apparently, he may have found his tag team replacement. It was a mediocre match. Not great, but we'll carry on. LA Knight cuts a promo asking for some charity. You know, he lost his championship to Randy Orton. He's not doing great, but the promo was good. Got us 5,000 fans. We've got Tamina straight off of 3 losses to the current WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. She was saying something about needing a new opponent. She goes up against Roxanne Perez. And she gets a victory. Okay, hopefully that will keep her happy. We then lead into a promo by Cameron Grimes calling out the injured Titus O'Neil. Obviously, they had their issues outside of the tag team little rivalry that they had going. They had their own personal issues. Cameron Grimes taunting Titus for being injured. It was an okay promo, not great, but we got to keep that sizzling. JC Jane goes up against Nikita Lyons. In all honesty, this was a bit of a throwaway match. Just needed something on the card. Nikita Lyons picks up the victory there in a mediocre match, which actually starts a rivalry. It's something to do on TV, I guess. Shotzi then decides she doesn't want to be a bad person anymore. She's turning over to the good side, so that's nice. And then Sheamus goes up against Joaquin Wilde. Joaquin Wilde came up short in the Intercontinental Championship match against Veer Mahan. But as you can see in the bottom right, Veer Mahan looks like he's got a score to settle with Joaquin Wilde. He wants to cause pain. It's a tables match. Will Joaquin Wilde get the victory over Sheamus? No, he won't. Sheamus gets the win, and in my head, starts to position himself as the next opponent to the new WWE World Champion, who I had to rest, Randy Orton. Alright, so flicking through the other shows, it looked like everybody is kind of struggling for money right now. All unbooked promos going on in each of the shows. We didn't have a great opener. We had a poor opening. Our mid-card outshone it, but it looks like a weak week in terms of wrestling in general. We obviously had a rivalry starting between Jane and Lions, and we've come out of it with no injuries. Looking over at Raw, they've got good rivalries building, no injuries, and at NXT, no injuries. At WCW, no injuries as well, so that's looking good. And then looking at the viewership, obviously we got First to close off the last episode. Can we keep that running? We gained 44,000 fans. We gained some money there as well. Looking at Raw now, they gained 46,000 fans. I think they're about level with us now, actually. They gained a lot of money. A lot of money there, like double my money. NXT, 43,000 fans. I think they're still straggling behind. They got about the same money as us. And then WCW, they got a lot of fans. Oh my lord, 51,000 fans and $74,000. Kind of madness there. We get a To The Moon card. How are we looking? We get free arena booking as well. We're still top. But no, we're not top on fans. Raw have more fans than us, but our Hall of Fame trophy puts us top. We need to be careful. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to do something a little bit bad and spend some money. I've always had a soft spot for Bobby Roode and for Zelina all the way back to their Impact Wrestling TNA days. So I think I'm actually going to pick up both of them. They're both under the 9,000 a week rule. Bobby Roode is 88 grand, coming up 2k under that rule, and Queen Zelina is 60 grand, coming up 30k under. So we're going to add them to the roster. And you know what? We're also going to sign Dominik Mysterio. He is a big player on the channel. Currently the most viewed wrestler on the channel. I need to bring him in. 30k, 15 grand underneath the target. We're bringing him in. I need some baby faces on the show. Alright, so the second show on the road to Wrestlemania Backlash. And before we get into the card, I know you can see the big match on the screen right now, but can we just hold a moment's silence for Xia Li? Unfortunately, Triple H said that I needed to have my least popular fighter available in a match on this week's show. Unfortunately, Xia Li is my least popular fighter, and I could not fit her on the card anywhere. But I also have a fighter in the main event that we'll get to in a minute that would have made that goal succeed. So we fired Xia Li. So if we can have that moment silent, please. And that's that over with. So on today's show, we're going to be opening up with the WWE SmackDown World Championship rematch. LA Knight has a rematch. I'm giving it to him here. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match. The story of it is LA Knight comes out at the beginning of the match, or beginning of the show, and decides he wants his rematch right now. Randy Orton's the fighting champion. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's gonna go crazy in this show. So here we go. We need Randy to win this to keep up the storylines that I want to go into. So we're gonna simulate it. Randy. Yes, Randy comes out victorious, retains the WWE SmackDown World Championship, which then leads in to Sheamus calling out Randy Orton, letting him know, fella, I'm coming for the championship. That's a terrible accent, but we're going to carry on anyway. Reggie and Montez Ford continue building up their tag team in place of Titus O'Neil being injured. Cameron Grimes comes back. He's got a new tag team partner in Robert Roode. Can they get a victory against Montez Ford and Reggie? Yes, they can. Now, I was originally going to do it that Montez Ford changes his partners, right? But that seems to have started a rivalry, so maybe Montez Ford keeps Reggie, and maybe, just maybe, they build up a new rivalry there. We're just gonna have to, you know, pretend the title's on the line at some point, I guess. I don't know, we'll get to that in a bit. Joaquin Wilde calls out Veer Mahan, who unfortunately has an injury, but the game didn't want to tell me that, which makes me think it's come from a power card. But he calls out Joaquin Wilde, lets him know, I'm ready for you when you're ready, Joaquin, or Veer. So they're building up to the pay-per-view. Hopefully Veer will be back by then. Dominik Mysterio makes his SmackDown debut. And yes, it is a big match. It might be third on the show. He's going up against Medical Bill. We all know they're a rip-off. This simulate this. We're hoping Dominik's going to get the win. He does. Of course he does. It's Dominik Mysterio. He does not lose. Shotzi then does a charity promo. Highest popularity. Good person on the show. Does the promo, gets us 5,000 fans. And now the main event, I know what you're thinking, why would I run a tornado tag ladies match in the main event when I've just had the WWE Championship opening the show? Nikita Lyons wanted a main event. I wanted to give her it. She teams with the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Katana Chance against JC Jane and the new member to the roster, Queen Zelina. Tamina also has a run-in scheduled on Katana. She wants a rematch for that championship, and she cost her the match, so she might be about to get one, to be honest with you. A good main event, I take that. That's not too bad. Nikita Lyons showing up when she wanted the opportunity. We got some good stuff building here. So looking at the show, we had a nice little drama curve going on. Our opener and our main events were our best matches. Obviously the opener was the best match, but I feel like that kicks off the show. You know, you don't want to miss any moments on the show. It says we've got no injuries. We do have a rivalry building, but you know what? You never know now until you get to the roster page. Looking at Raw, they have Gigi Dolan with an injury and Becky Lynch. That main event bombed, really, when you think about the injuries. That has to be a power card being used on them, though. The Man out for 3 weeks, Gigi Dolan out for 4. You go over to NXT, no injuries, and you go over to WCW, Bianca Belair injured as well. Wow, 3 of the 4 shows running a female or all-female main event, and 2 of them coming out with injuries. Hopefully there isn't a hidden one there for me. Looking at our show, we got 51,000 fans, 420 blaze it, you know it. At Raw, they get 50,000 fans. They're 420 as well, but I think we've stolen back the lead now, so that's good. Carrying on with NXT, 46,000. They don't hit the 420. Unlucky guys. And then WCW, Eric Bischoff, 53,000. They don't hit the 420 either. So us and Raw pulling away at the moment. It's going well. We get an injury rehab, which reduces the injury time for 1 superstar. I'll be honest, I really wanted this power card, and that is why Xia Li got fired. RIP in pieces to the fallen homie right there. And yeah, there is confirmation. We are top, and we are top because we have the fans as well. 307 fans more than Raw. Stephanie, eat that, my friend. Alright, so we are now 2 weeks out from WrestleMania Backlash, and this is how the show is looking. Joaquin Wilde takes on T-Bar in a TLC match. The idea being it's kind of to make the Intercontinental Championship #1 contender. I'm hoping Joaquin Wilde wins it, otherwise we might have a bit of a problem in terms of storyline logistics. But we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully that will happen. We're going to simulate it now. T-Bar wins it. That's a little bit of a problem. It was a great match. It was a cruiserweight versus a giant with a TLC match. We also went a little bit cash rich in this show as well, using up pretty much 75% of the budget on this show. That gives me a bit of a problem to worry about, but we will worry about it another time, because Veer Mahan basically has a promo calling out Joaquin Wilde, telling him, you may have thought I was hurt. I'm not hurt. We're going to end this at WrestleMania Backlash, and T-Bar is probably going to be the next in line. We'll see how that one works out. We then have the mid-card tag team match. It's a rematch, Reggie versus Montez Ford. Storyline being here, Montez Ford telling Reggie, if you're going to be my tag team partner, replacing O'Neal, I need you to pull your weight. He's going to make Reggie do the bulk of the match. Cameron Grimes and Robert Roode, they got the victory last week. Can they get the victory again? They can. Reggie disappointing for the team. LA Knight with a self promo. Very nice. We get the mid-card match that gives us the commissioner goal. I needed to have my least popular cruiserweight on the show in a match. That's Roxanne Perez. She goes up against Tamina. Katana Chance, tired of being attacked by Tamina, runs in, causes the disqualification. Their feud is bubbling. Level 4 rivalry that we're going to end at Backlash. Dominik Mysterio with an excellent promo. This is why he is the main event of the channel. Long live Dominik Mysterio. We are always safe with condom. You know what I'm saying? And then in the main event, Sheamus catches Randy Orton backstage slipping. He's already made his intentions clear, fella. I'm coming for the title, fella. Well, he comes for the title. Well, he comes for Randy Orton today because he attacks Randy Orton backstage, sending a message before the premium live event. We're going to hit simulate. Who's going to win? This is Sheamus's match type. He gets the victory in a $90,000 match. It's a 4.5-star classic. Backstage brawl. They're going to have a banger at Backlash. Honestly, I feel like we had a banging match or match card this week. Our opener and our main events were the highlights of the show. They carried it, and our mid card wasn't actually too bad. Yeah, we lost the third slot, the second mid card, but that was not too bad in terms of rivalries. Ford, Reggie, Grimes, Roode went up to a level 2. We had no rivalry in that one, which is weird. I suppose it didn't grow. The Katana Chance didn't grow. And it doesn't say we had an injury. I worried that we might have had an injury to Randy Orton. He's had 2 grueling matches week after week. In terms of Raw, Matt Riddle's out for 3 weeks. Nothing else to report in terms of NXT. Io Sky is out for 4 weeks. Nothing else to report. And then in terms of WCW, Dakota Kai is out for 5 weeks. All 4 shows running their players, running their superstars quite badly, to be honest. Looking at the viewership and revenue now, we gained 56,000 fans. That's not too bad. We lost 59k though. Oh, that's the first time I've lost money on this. That's not good, but we do keep some budget, so that's not too bad. But we definitely lost money. That was an expensive show. Raw with a 52,000, they gained money. We did something wrong, man. We did something very wrong. NXT, 56,000 fans, revenue 14,000, only just making money. So we lost money this week. We might be the only show to lose money. We are still top, pulling away by 15,000 fans though, so that's good. That is actually very good, getting some space there, and we're still the only GM with a Hall of Fame trophy. A little bit of breaking news here. Cruz del Toro not happy. So he came to me last week and he said, boss, why don't we have a partnership? Why don't you interfere in my matches? Honestly, Cruz del Toro, I'm not wasting my time with that. Now he's come to me saying working for SmackDown has been a complete joke. He wants a 100k bonus, otherwise he's walking out right now. Well, listen, buddy, look, it pains me to have to think about losing you. It really does. I mean, look, T-Bar got himself the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. I'd be lying if I said that I want you to leave, but get the hell out of here, fool. 100k. I'm Mick Foley. I'm frugal as hell. Get out. Give me back my money and leave. You've been a waste of money, Cruz del Toro. Cruz del bye-bye.
Oh, hell no.
Sheamus saying he's not physically 100% right now. He doesn't mind pain, but he doesn't want a serious injury. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Is it okay if I take 2 weeks off? No. But I tell you what, why don't you take 1 week off at the health spa? I'll meet you halfway. No problem, no problem. Now hopefully that just keeps him off of SmackDown and not off of WrestleMania Backlash. So we're actually going to run 2 of the power cards today. I'm going to do the contract negotiation 2, which adds 4 weeks to a free agent or Legends contract. And I'm actually going to be smart to save money. I'm going to add it to Randy Orton, the current WWE SmackDown champion, world champion. I don't want to risk losing him. And then we're also going to put the To The Moon card on the only person who deserves it, the legend that is Dominik Mysterio. He will get 15 plus popularity after his next match. So it's the go home show for SmackDown before WrestleMania Backlash, and what a show we have. Honestly, we're trying to save money, but it's not going that great because we're going to start the show, with a Falls Count Anywhere match. All week on social media, Dominik Mysterio's been poking the giant that is T-Bar, letting him know that he doesn't deserve that Intercontinental Championship #1 contender title or status or whatever you want to call it. So he called out T-Bar and T-Bar fell for it. The Intercontinental Championship #1 contendership may be on the line in this match. Falls Count Anywhere. Can our hero, Dominik Mysterio, get the win? No, T-Bar obviously cheating there, gets the victory, holds on to the #1 contendership as well. Dominik Mysterio should get his 15 boost in popularity, and then we lead into a Veer Mahaan promo calling out Joaquin Wilde. Unfortunately, Joaquin Wilde could not appear on the show as per Triple H's little commissioner goal. This feud is also showing as stale. It's going to end at WrestleMania Backlash. Probably not going to have a good rating, but it is going to end for the Intercontinental Championship. Then in the mid-card, Montez Ford told Reggie, you're going to sit back, you're going to watch today, you're going to watch while I beat Robert Roode and show you how it's done. This looks like it's going to trigger off a rivalry. It's a shame it triggers off a one-on-one rivalry and doesn't just continue the tag team rivalry, but it is what it is. He gets the win there. Randy Orton with a self-promo basically saying he's not going to be stopped by Sheamus this Sunday at WrestleMania Backlash. Sheamus unfortunately obviously asked for the week off. I'm hoping he's actually going to be available at WrestleMania Backlash, otherwise we might have to scramble around for a booking. Then we've got Katana Chance taking on Queen Zelina. Unfortunately, this was just a throwaway match just to get the run in from Tamina again so that we can build to the blow-off match. Zelina does win. She pins the champion, obviously with Tamina's help. The Women's Championship going to be defended at Backlash. Cameron Grimes with a promo to Titus O'Neil, letting him know I'm going to beat your boy on Sunday, and when you come back from injury, I'm going to beat you too. That rivalry grows to a level 4, so when Titus comes back, we'll be able to blow that match off. And then in the main event, again, kind of a throwaway really, injury, stamina, kind of messing us up. I thought, let's have a submission match. This resolve this level 1 rivalry between JC Jane and Nikita Lyons, how you say it. I wasn't really planning for this to be a rivalry. I've got nowhere for it to go, so hopefully this will end and be a good main event. Nikita Lyons performed in her last main event and she gets another win in this main event, and it's a great. She's doing alright in main events. And now we had a good show. Unfortunately, it looks like NXT blew everybody out of the park with 2 4.5 rated matches. Did we get any injuries? No, that's very good. I'm very happy with that. Rivalry complete there as well, which is what we wanted. Did any rivalries on Raw? Rick Boogs picked up a rivalry. The most porn star looking guy I've seen in years gets a rivalry there. He obviously got stiffed. Almost picks up an injury for NXT. No injury for WCW. Okay, so again, stamina's looking low for everybody. On our show, we gained 41,000 fans. Are we back in the green? We are. We made money. We are top, and we are still top by fans. Okay, only barely, but we're still top by fans. The other shows, no Hall of Fame trophies there. Randy Orton's been talking with Titus a lot, and he has a great idea that you should team up for a tag match. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. We could run that. We could run that. In the next few weeks, sure. That'll be one for the next episode. It's obviously not going to happen at Backlash. I'm going to have to remind myself to do that. It's now time for Wrestlemania Backlash. Obviously, WrestleMania wasn't in last week's episode, in the last episode, so I don't know why it's WrestleMania Backlash. But hey, I didn't make the game. Whatever. What a stacked card we have here, and we have gone all out. We got the WrestleMania Backlash event. We have got a crew booking. Yeah, we got a crew booking. And we have promo at this show as well, so hopefully those help the ratings. And we're starting off with a bang. It's a stale rivalry, but it is a level 4 rivalry. A last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship. In all seriousness, I really do hope that Joaquin Wilde wins this match. It would help with storylines, and he does. Come on. Classic 4.5 star rivalry complete, and we smoothly transition into T-Bar coming up for the Intercontinental Championship. Well done, Joaquin Wilde. I needed that. Queen Zelina then cuts a promo on the women's champion Katana Chance and lets her know, I beat you on SmackDown. If you survive Tamina, I'm coming for your championship. That could be brewing up nicely. Montez Ford and Reggie are good. We're going to play a little bit of suspending disbelief here. They're defending the tag championships against Cameron Grimes and Robert Roode. Reggie still substituting for Titus O'Neil, but Titus O'Neil's going to return and costs Cameron Grimes the match, retaining the championship for Montez Ford and himself via Reggie. Come on, that's very nice. A good return there as well. Nikita Lyons does a charity promo. She's been building up quite nicely in the main event. She gets us 5,000 fans. We now have the Women's SmackDown Championship. Tamina versus Katana Chance in a tables match. This is the PLE match, basically, is a tables match. So can Katana Chance escape with the title again? She can. Okay, good. We're getting the results. 5-star legendary. I still don't quite understand the drama curve for a 5-match show. I think it goes up, down, up, down, up. I'm hoping so, because that is not being beaten. Oh my god. Katana Chance is flying right now. Shotzi with a self promo as well, which we're going to try and lead into a little bit of a feud with Tamina later on. It was weak. She gets no popularity though, so it didn't go well. We then have a kind of throwaway tag team match. We did hire Ezekiel. He was less than 9k per week, so that was good. We needed that. It's T-Bar, the Intercontinental #1 contender, Intercontinental Championship #1 contender, teaming with former WWE SmackDown champion LA Knight versus Dom himself, Dominik Mysterio, and Ezekiel. Can Dominik drag Ezekiel to a win? He can. Well done. Dom is amazing, I'm telling you right now. And then we have Liv Morgan in an advertising. It gets 5k. It was weak, so she loses 10 popularity. But in all honesty, I wanted a free booking, and I forgot we had her. So, yeah, she gets on the show. And then in the main event, it's Extreme Rules. Triple H said I want an Extreme Rules match on the pay-per-view. He gets one. It's no rivalry. For some reason, these two don't want to trigger a rivalry, but it is for the SmackDown Heavyweight Championship of the world. Who's going to walk out? Kind of hoping it's Randy. It is Randy. I got all my dreams come true. A 4-star amazing match. Honestly, I feel like that show was amazing. I feel like that show was brilliant. Let's find out what everybody else did and how it ranks. We had an amazing show. Just like I told you, we had a 4.5 star opener, a 5-star mid-card, and a 4-star main event. Honestly, Raw and NXT may have had a better main event, but that mid-card match blew everybody out of the water, to be honest with you. Now, did we get any injuries? Sheamus is out for 4 weeks. I'll take it, to be completely honest with you. He didn't win the title, so it doesn't ruin anything. I will absolutely take that. We had 2 rivalries complete as well. Very nice indeed. And the Zelina Chance rivalry kicked up. How does the viewership and revenue stack up? 153,000 fans, and we made money as well. Yes, please. Oh, we get a double cost to throw down against somebody as well. I think we're going to be using that against WCW. We got to pull them back. They're making money, money, money. Yeah, WCW flying with the budget. We're flying with the fans. We're still the only one to have a Hall of Fame trophy as well. Gonna stick with it here because we normally get the shake up. Please, if you've made it this far, by the way, do leave a like. The next episode will be SummerSlam. Dominik saying his contract is up at the end of SmackDown. Dude, stay, bro. 33k. How about 23k? I'm frugal, man, please. He took it. That's brilliant. We'll take that. We'll help his morale come back up as well. So that is good. T-Bar, same again. Please, T-Bar, take a reduction, I beg you. You are my Intercontinental Champion #1 contender. He takes it. Saving that money, you know. Oh, Sheamus got injured and he's not happy at all. I gave you 1 week off, bro. I'm sorry, man. I am very, very sorry. Robert Roode saying he can do more for the brand. You haven't done much, mate. You want a main event. What'd you say? I could put you in a main event. That sounds good. You give me a few weeks for that, right? Yeah, I'm hoping you're going to give me a few weeks. Now, in terms of the shake-up, here we go. We've got Pride and the Fall. Your most popular male and female superstars each lose 35 popularity, and your least popular gains 50. I'm not willing to lose on the male and female to gain on the least. Share the glory. Select a superstar with 65 popularity to lose 35 popularity. The rest of your superstars gain 5. No! Wildcard. Using at least one specialist superstar in a match increases its quality. I mean, you give me no gold shake-up and these suck. I'm taking the wildcard. I know I made the right choice there. As I was saying, make sure you hit the like. Drop a comment down below if you're enjoying this series, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of. And in the next episode, it'll be SummerSlam that we're building up to. So please do hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you around. Let me know you're here watching. And yeah, basically, thanks for being here. Peace!